The Night of the Purple Moon returns, bringing demon hunter TOKOYO, who must confront a frightening memory under the moonlight. He starts on a perilous journey to hunt devils and uncover his actual identity. Players may explore a wide realm that connects the past and future, with amazing stories of friendship, riddles, and demon encounters. Players may maximize their abilities by gathering numerous weapons and developing their own distinct battle style. To win, players must discover adversary vulnerabilities and launch planned strikes using over 190 items. Navigate dangerous tunnels teeming with creatures to save the Kingdom of Blossom from eternal darkness. To combat enemies and solve riddles, you'll need to collect rare weapons, strong spells, and precious treasures. As you grow, you become an important component of a dynamic story passed down through generations, influencing the course of events by your decisions and actions. The game includes almost 15 hours of action, upgraded with HD Rumble support, exploring a broad game world with various places, defeating 5 challenging dungeons, and employing a variety of goods. Trigger Witch is a 2D twin-stick action game that pays homage to 16-bit action-adventure classics while adding its own spin with its ultra-violent pixel graphics style. The game follows Colette, a graduate of the Stock Academy for Witchcraft and Trickery, as she starts on a quest to restore peace in a world where magic is obsolete and weapons reign supreme. Trigger Witch promises to keep players involved from start to finish with a gripping narrative, complex settings, a dynamic soundtrack, and a diverse set of adversaries to fight. Jen and Tristan, 2 orphans, meet a mystery scientist who becomes their protector. Following the scientist's disappearance, they discover a subterranean cellar with a moon gate portal that leads to a parallel realm populated by goblins. Their quest begins as they attempt to bridge the gap between these 2 universes. Young Souls is a dynamic side-scrolling RPG in which players can personalize their fighting supply and confront challenges in enormous dungeons and goblin lands. The game combines the beat-em-up genre with a deep, immersive experience with superb art direction. Might and Magic Clash of Heroes is a puzzle-based RPG that takes place 40 years before Heroes of Might and Magic 5. The game has an unusual puzzle strategy combat system that requires players to plan their actions and coordinate attacks to defeat enemies. Players may gain experience points, level up heroes and units, collect artifacts, and hire mercenaries to help them complete the objective. The game also has online and offline multiplayer options, and players may choose from 15 characters representing 5 sides. In 1 versus 1 duels, players must carefully pick artifacts, spells, and soldiers.
Is Lilith blood in this world?
GrimGrimoire OnceMore is a new take on the traditional strategy game set in the famous Silver Star Tower. The tower carries the promise of unfathomable power and knowledge, but it also hides enigmas, animals, and ancient energies. Lilith Bland must negotiate the tower's dangerous halls and rooms using her wits, daring and strong spells, while fighting nefarious forces plotting against her. As they lead her, they watch the breathtaking display of her spells, unleashing terrible strikes and discovering the mysteries beneath.
Disturbed, but don't worry.
The Tower of Perpetuity is a 2D action game set in the world of TOKOYO, where players must negotiate a continually shifting dungeon packed with evil monsters and traps. The tower regenerates every 24 hours, allowing players from all over the world to experience the same dungeon for a brief period. Each day brings new difficulties, including various traps and gimmicks. The game also includes social components, such as a cemetery honoring participants who have died. Players can use their unique powers to compete with other players in a friendly manner. The Mecha Dragon's curse has confined the player in a monster shape that is both human and lizard-like. The only way to revert to human form is to discover the Salamander Cross, a magical item that can break curses. As you slay dragons, the curse intensifies, converting you into numerous animals. Explore enormous linked landscapes populated by monsters and dragons, each with a piece of the jigsaw. Man, Lizard Man, Mouse Man, Piranha Man, Lion Man, or Hawk Man are all playable characters, each having his own set of powers. In an alternate historical timeline, a constructed island off the coast of Okinawa creates a fascinating and unique environment. The island's worn-out structures, coated in rust and faded concrete, sparkle in the early sun and glow in the night with neon lights. 4 fascinating warriors, equipped with powerful rifles, fight wicked gang members and lethal robots with intuitive controls. Players can get randomly produced weaponry at any time of day or night to battle insane Yakuza thugs in beat-down town. Equip yourself with a shotgun and fireproof footwear.
It will just be the beginning of my journey.
Anime The Nameless Chronicles is a third-person action role-playing game set in Gaia and based on the anime Beyond Fantasy RPG tabletop book series. The game follows the Nameless, an eternal creature who must meet a phantom from his past in order to establish the meaning of life. The game has a unique action system known as the Hand of Thanatos, which allows players to improve their assaults and merge with death. Players may personalize their character's playstyle with unique talents and immerse themselves in a gripping plot with unforgettable characters. Rakuen is an adventure game about a youngster who lives in a hospital and wants to help his fantasy world neighbors by engaging with their alter egos. The game contains a pleasant and character-rich plot, as well as supplementary stuff such as the latest Rakuen game and a collection of 3D animated films. The game has colorful dungeons, creepy room escape puzzles, and dialogue-based riddles. The boy goes a mile in each character's shoes, learning about their unfinished business and assisting them with it. The game has a unique music with different vocal songs associated with each character. A great ecological catastrophe caused the affluent to flee to Mars, leaving humanity to face their doom. A small kid known as the Cub emerges with planet-wide immunity. Martians return to Earth to conduct reconnaissance and kidnap the Cub, a little human toddler. The Cub navigates the bleak metropolitan remnants of civilization, persistently following them in a game of cat and mouse. The plot follows the ruins of civilization as nature reclaims what was once ours, with clues and tales spread around the globe. Radio nostalgia from Mars presents a carefully crafted soundtrack. Slayin 2 is an epic adventure full with enigmas and legendary bosses. Players may pick from a range of weaponry and playstyles thanks to the 8 unlocked characters. The game has cooperative gameplay, including a 2-player local drop-in co-op functionality that allows players to work together to tackle difficulties. In addition, the game's story and arcade modes have engaging tales that allow players to explore numerous places defended by their own boss. The game provides players with an incredible trip full of excitement, danger, and triumph, preparing them for an extraordinary experience. Blazing Chrome is a dystopian game set in a world when robots dominate and humanity is on the verge of extinction. Players must work together to overcome the robot oppressors and free humanity from their chains. The game leads players through 5 post-apocalyptic localists, each populated with robotic opponents. Players can combat mechanical bosses and minibosses using a variety of weaponry, hover bikes, and armor. Blazing Chrome blends classic run-and-gun games with cooperative action, a fast-paced genre, an authentic arcade setting, and epic battles against fearsome bosses and minibosses. Far-Changing Tides is a moody vehicular adventure that follows a little kid and his ship on a journey to find a new home in a flooded planet. The game offers new settings, riddles, and ship dynamics, providing a greater challenge to both returning and new players. To, the protagonist, wakes up alone in a dangerous environment and must negotiate the wreckage of a once magnificent nation in order to find a fresh beginning. The game provides a contemplative experience, with environmental hazards and riddles providing moments of danger and intrigue. Brawlout is a battle royale platform fighter that mixes platform fighter principles and classic fighting gameplay into a sleek and fluid battle royale. It appeals to the genre's expanding competitive scene as well as its party game origins. Brawlout includes 6 unique characters as well as 4 popular indie characters, each having 3 variants with varying stats, clothing, and skills. The game also includes new elements like as the Rage Meter, which can be used to break combinations or unleash hell, timed stock, team battles, FA, and party mode support up to 4 players. Oceanhorn 2 Knights of the Lost Realm is an epic RPG adventure set a millennium before its predecessor. The plot is around a teenage knight who battles a formidable warlock named Mesmeroth and his dark army. The game has improved graphics, additional features, and a variety of side tasks. Players can acquire powerful equipment, use the caster gun, and solve riddles. The game also includes spectacular boss battles, ingenious puzzles, and strange dungeons. With a primary mission that lasts more than 20 hours, gamers may become great heroes. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!